If you haven't heard, Megan Thee Stallion is making an anime. I know, right? An actual anime series by Megan Thee Stallion, the artist. Crazy. And before we all start typing, hey, this isn't real anime in the comments, let's talk about it, okay? Because this might either be legendary or it might be cosplay with a budget. Let's break it down. So, first things first, Megan Thee Stallion is not some random celebrity slapping her name on a cartoon for a check. She's actually been very loud about loving anime for years. We've seen her cosplay as Shoujo Todoroki from My Hero Academia, Usagi Tsukino, Sailor Moon. She's referenced Jujutsu Kaisen in her lyrics. She's not new to this, right? She's been outside and inside conventions. She's been really immersed in anime culture. She's basically a weeb. So when she announced Hotties, it's not coming from nowhere. So here's where it gets interesting. She's working with Carl Jones. If that name rings a bell, it should. He was one of the illustrators behind the Boondocks and worked heavily on the animated adaptation over at Adult Swim. He also executive produced and directed Black Dynamite, which is like this animated series based on the 2009 blaxploitation film Black Dynamite. Now, I'm not gonna say I know anything about it. I haven't seen the original film and I haven't seen the animated version either, but visually the animated version looks really cool, so I think I'm definitely gonna check it out. But for now, Carl Jones being attached to this does give it some credibility. But, and this is a big but, the Boondocks worked because the writing was great, right? It wasn't just one guy. The writing room was driven by a tight-knit group of people, and Carl Jones was there, but he was kind of like the third main guy, if you could, like sometimes there, right? So credible, yes, but he wasn't really one of the main writers that really set everything up to make seasons 1 to 3 really great. But I don't want to take away his hard work from the show either. It's just to say that Carl Jones alone doesn't really make the show yet. But Carl being there is a good sign, I think, at the very least. Now, what we actually know about Hotties, the show is called Hotties, and it's going to be heading to, or it's going to be showing on Amazon Prime Video. Voice recordings have already started. Megan posted from the booth on TikTok. Between her laughs and cursing, she basically said it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, the hot girl coach and bitch, get ready with me to do some cool shit today. Y'all, I'm about to record my voice for my character in my new anime, Hotties, with Carl Jones. And bitch, if you don't know who Carl Jones is, yes you do, because you love the Boondocks. And bitch, he do a whole bunch of other cool shit too. So just go look him up. But anyways, so bitch, if you love bad bitches, fly clothes, cool ass hairstyles, ass whooping, storytelling, character arc, motherfucking development, bitch, just as soon as the anime come on, just niggas is just getting murked. This might be this might be the anime for you.
And unfortunately, that's kind of it. Like, she's pretty tight-lipped about the story, no plot details, no character breakdowns, no teaser art, really. I've been seeing some stuff being used, but it doesn't seem like this is necessarily the stuff from the actual show. I guess we'll see. But right now, it's just vibes and the name, so we'll see. But I'm going to be honest, Hotties as a title feels like branding first and concept second. I'm open to being wrong, but I don't think I'm ever going to get over that name unless the show is really, really great. But of course, we must address the elephant in the room. Is this anime or is this just a cartoon? Here's the funny thing. In Japan, all animation is called anime. Actually, factually, it's just shorthand for animation. It's the West that, or rather the rest of the international world, that carves out anime as this sacred category with rules. And to be honest, a part of me also kind of does that too with the rules. When I hear cartoon, I think Simpsons, Family Guy, Bugs Bunny. When I hear animated series, I think Arcane, Avatar, The Last Airbender. When I hear anime, I think One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, right? Different storytelling rhythms, different emotional pacing, different arcs kind of stuff. For most people, basically, if it isn't produced by a Japanese person, or maybe at the very least produced in Japan itself, even with foreign workers, maybe that one might also be iffy too. But if it's not at least those two things, then it's just not anime. But at the end of the day, it's all animation. I think getting bogged down by what is anime and what isn't is kind of a waste of your own time. Marketers are going to market, and this is a great way for them to latch on to that keyword that is very popular right now. So if you don't consider it anime, that's fine. If you do, okay, that's fine too. I think you're better off wasting your time on other things than this argument. The real question isn't, is it anime? It's, is it quality? Because I want to watch it regardless of whether or not you call it anime or not. I'm just going to check it out, and hopefully it's good. Because if this hits, This could be like Boondocks 2.0 for a new generation, you know what I mean? Or its own version of kind of like that level of popularity. But let's be realistic, right? So the Boondocks wasn't legendary just because it had a certain art style. It had sharp writing, clear perspective, social commentary that actually like had some teeth and some grit to it, some realism as well. Like if Hotties is trying to be like that, then it can't just be anime aesthetics with Megan's voice lines over it. It's got to be something more gritty. Otherwise, it'll just fade away. If they tap into the black humor, cultural commentary, real character arcs, and actual story stakes, then yeah, we're looking at something that could be incredible. There's also a brilliant opportunity here, especially with the hype of anime. Black people love anime, love it. Women too, doesn't matter. Men, women, black guys, black women, they all love it, bro. I mean, that's a whole other video I have to do for later, but basically seeing a black woman, black female artist who genuinely loves the medium and creating in it, I think is dope. And I'm hoping she can deliver on what she seems like she's excited about as well. It just needs to be executed properly. So hopefully she's got a great team around her, behind her, that can help her execute her vision of what this series is supposed to be like. So here's where I'm at right now. Megan clearly loves anime. That part is real. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But loving anime and understanding how to structure an anime style story are two different things. Anime storytelling isn't just flashy fights and big eyes. It's long-term arcs, character growth, training moments, depending on the kind of anime it is, loss, payoff. If Hotties pulls from that and not just visually, but structurally, we're cooking. If it's just vibes and branding, or whatever, it's probably going to flop, and then you'll be like, hey, remember that thing that was? So I'm not going to lie, the title still irks me. I still don't like it, but I do love her passion, and I'm here for it. So hopefully we get something halfway decent or freaking amazing.